Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another collection video where I'm going to be sharing with you guys pretty much all the palettes that I own, and I'm going to try to go relatively fast and just be like, boom, here's what I have, open it really quick and show you rather than like telling you every single detail about these palettes because I would just take way too long, and I have a lot of palettes. I have a lot of palettes. Like you guys saw in my beauty room tour, like the little organizer that I have from TJ Maxx that I keep them in, and then there's still an overflow that's sitting over here as well that I'm going to have to go get and show you. So for that sake, I'm just going to jump right in and share with you guys all the palettes that I have, and they're sitting in front of me. So the first one I have is the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. You guys will have seen me do a review. There will be a Get Ready With Me or tutorial coming with this soon. I also did do the No Mirror Makeup Challenge using this palette as well. Sticking along with the Too Faced theme, I guess, I have the Too Faced Peach palette, which you guys have seen my review on as well, and here's what the palette looks like. And then I have the original Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I actually kept the like little plastic thing so I would see the names on them, since this was before the time that they started printing the names in the palette. So this is the original one. I do not have the Semi-Sweet palette, but I do have the Bonbons palette that way early in the days of my YouTube channel I did a review on and a Get Ready With Me as well. So this is what this palette looks like. So the last Too Faced palette I have is the Stardust by Vegas Nay. Again, back in the day when I first started my YouTube channel, around the holidays time, I had done a tutorial or Get Ready With Me using this palette. But this is what it looks like. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it since it was a couple months ago, but it's a really great fun palette. It's got some really great nice like purple shades in it. So any of you girls out there or people out there that love purple, that's a good one. As far as Makeup Forever, this is the only Makeup Forever palette that I have. That I picked this up during the Sephora VIB sale back in November. And so this one is called the 15 Artist Palette. It doesn't have like a special name or anything. Yeah, just 15 Artist Shadow Palette. So this is what it looks like. Beautiful colors in here, really fun. A lot of the colors are outside of my comfort zone, but really cool palette to have, and I do like Makeup Forever. I have my Natasha Denona number 5 palette that you guys have seen a review on as well. And I will let you guys know really quickly, if you guys saw that review, I told you I was a little upset that this came in slanted. Best customer service ever at Beautylish is where I had purchased this from. I literally emailed them, never even sent a picture. Like I even sent them a rather like janky email. I didn't even go in depth because I was like, I was busy at work and I was like, I don't have time. I was just like, the package is crooked. And that's basically all I said. And they were like, we're shipping you one tomorrow. You will receive it. And so I literally got a brand new one. Everything was perfect about it. So I was like, that is amazing customer service. So just so you guys know, beautylish.com, fantastic customer service. As far as Tarte, I have the Tartlet in Bloom palette. This might be probably the most recent Tarte palette that I have as far as eyeshadows. No, that's a total lie. I have the Rainforest of the Sea. But as far as like the Tartlet kind of palettes, like these like sizes over here, I do have one other palette from way back in the day that's overflow over there that I will show you, but I don't have like the original Tartlet palette or anything. I just have this in Bloom palette. So there's that. I have the Balm, let me take it out of the casing, the Balm Meet Matrimony palette that I did a review on. I probably use this every day for like 2 weeks. I love this palette so much. Such a great palette. I have the Manny Makeup Geek I said that all backwards. I have the Makeup Geek collaboration with Manny, the Manny MUA palette right there. Again, I will be doing a Get Ready With Me or tutorial with this soon because I owe you guys that one for sure. I have the Urban Decay Vice Reloaded palette, and no, I do have another Urban Decay one. And I was like, oh, this is the only one I have. I don't have any of the Naked palettes anymore. I think I have one Naked palette from literally like the beginning of college, which is like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. When did I start college? 2008? So yeah, it would be like 8 years old. So that is like in a pile that I need to like, what's the word? Oh my god, think. Declutter. That is in a pile that I need to declutter because I think that is definitely like way past its expiration date, like 8 years, like that's old. So anyways, this is the Urban Decay Vice Limited Reloaded palette. I did a review and a Get Ready With Me on it. I love this palette. A limited edition holiday palette I had picked up was the Kat Von D Me Vida Loca palette. This is such a fun palette. It's like a record. You take it out. So cool. Again, outside of my comfort zone. It has all these beautiful, crazy colors that are so wearable. Every time I wear them, I surprise myself like how wearable they are. Like, I've worn the orange and the yellow so many times. They look awesome. So I love this palette. So fun. You literally have every color in the rainbow in it, and her packaging is really, really gorgeous. I also do want to mention to you guys that I'm like, where do I put all this stuff in front of me? I will be doing the perfect palette tag soon. I've been tagged in it twice, so I will be doing that for you guys, and I know there is a perfect palette tag number 2 out there as well. So be expecting that and a little more details about some of these palettes in those tags. Another Kat Von D palette I have is the Shade and Light Eye Contour palette. I do have this palette and really like it. As far as Anastasia Beverly Hills, I have these, whoops, there goes the brush. This is the Self-Made palette. I believe a while ago I did do a look using this one as well. And then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette. Another brush falling out. These are from back in the summer of 2015, I believe. Summer or early fall. So there is that palette. I have this, which is this one is Makeup Geek. This is my Makeup Geek Z palette with everything in it. I know I told you guys I have a lot of MAC products, so I was like, oh, let me know if you want to see a MAC video, and you guys were like, yes, we do. So also let me know if you guys want a more detailed video on all my Makeup Geek products, as far as like if you want all my products or if you want just like a Makeup Geek starter kit, in my opinion, things like that. But let me know down below if you guys want to see more, more information on my Makeup Geek products, because I have quite a few. I do have some blushes as well, which now that I think about it, I don't know where the blushes are right now, but I have 3 or 4 of those. So next up is my Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette. I did a review swatches of this. I also owe you guys a look on this as well. So just so you guys know, I do want to dedicate probably like in a couple weeks an entire week to get ready with me and tutorials using some of these new palettes that came out that I owe you guys, like the Tarte, the Too Faced, this palette, the Makeup Geek Manny MUA palette. Like, there's so many palettes I wanted to do looks with that I just didn't have time because of busy season. They take a lot more effort and time to edit the videos, so I didn't have time because I film everything on Sundays during busy season. So literally the last 3 months I've been filming all the videos you see in 1 week, all on Sunday, which is sometimes 6 videos, sometimes it's 12 videos, and then I edit every single day of the week. So with busy season, it was just too hard to edit makeup tutorials and get readies with me. It was just too time consuming. I didn't have time. So now that busy season is officially over, I'm gonna have much more time to, edit at night and like edit videos that take a lot more time. So I want to dedicate an entire week to that, just so you guys know that will be coming. It's definitely going to come in April sometime. I'm going to try really hard in the next couple weeks to do that. As far as Lorac, this is the original Lorac Pro palette. This is a great palette. I also have the Pro number 2 palette, which is the gray one, much more cool toned. Love that. And then I also, oh my gosh, they're about to fall over. I'm like stacking them up over here. The next one is the Lorac Pro Mega 2 palette. I did not get the number 1 from 2 years ago, but I did get this one. So I love that. I believe I did a review, or maybe this was in like my top holiday palettes video, and then a look using it as well. Okay, so the last 4 palettes that are sitting in the container that I had shown you guys during my room tour is all Morphe brushes. So the first one is the Jaclyn Hill palette, the collaboration that came out last New Year's. I literally remember New Year's night like setting my alarm and the freaking website had crashed and it was a debacle, but like I was one of those people that like waited up New Year's Day 2 years ago to get this. So this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. And then I have 3 of their regular palettes. I have the 350 palette, which I believe came back in stock sometime this, oh my god, they're about to fall over. This came back in stock earlier this week. Have no idea if it's still in stock yet, because honestly I have the palette, so I haven't been checking, but I know like a lot of YouTubers have been like saying on Instagram or Snapchat like whenever it comes back in stock. So if you still haven't gotten it and you want to, definitely follow Instagram and stuff like that. But this is the 350 palette. Oh my god. Everything's gonna fall over. Then I have the 35K palette, which is a cool tone palette. I really love this one. If you're a cool tone lover and you like Morphe, you are going to love this palette so much. And then the last one is the first one that I ever got, I believe, which is the 35W, which yes, this is the first one because there's one, this little guy always wants to fall out. So this is what this palette looks like. This one is in between a warm and a neutral, but it's mostly warm. So there are those palettes. So now, actually, let me show you 2 more that are sitting over here. Here's my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea one that you guys know I did a review on, and I will definitely be doing a tutorial on this one as well. I have the Benefit Cheekathon palette that I showed you guys on Instagram that I picked up, and I'm so excited to be doing a review on it. This is what the outside packaging looks like, really cute. The brush just fell out. And then there is the actual palette with all 5 of the blushes. So there is that one. So yeah, now let me go dig in there and get out the rest of my palettes to share with you guys. Alright, so these are not little palettes, but I think I forgot to show you these during my collection because they were hidden in there. But these are some little duos from NARS. This one is Habanero, which is kind of a mint green and a purple shade. And then I also have Kalahari, which is kind of a nudie brown shade. Here is that Tarte palette that I was talking about. This one is the Be Magnificent palette. This came out a long time ago, but this is what it looks like. It has a blush, it has some brow or liners up here, and then it has eyeshadows, mostly in cool tone purples. So there is that one. I have this little mini Lorac Pro palette that came out. I think they have a second one of this from Ulta that I have yet to pick up. But this one is really great for travel. It's just a little tiny little palette. But the quality of the Pro palettes, which is what I love. I have 3 of these like little mini Morphe palettes that came out maybe about 6 months ago. I did a review on my channel as well, way back early in the day. And the first one is the 12 in B palette. So this one to me is like a little mini Morphe 350 palette in case you guys can't get your hands on it and want to try it. This one's very similar in like tone and shades. The next one is the 12Z, which is some really dark, fun fall winter shades. Then the last one is the 12S, which is also a really pretty metallic-y warm shade as well. Very similar to that first one. Alright, and so from Urban Decay, I do have the Naked Skin, or the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. This is what it looks like. I do not use this one enough. This is a palette I definitely need to use more of. Then I have the Tarte Tartlet Tease palette, which I've done a review on and a look using this palette. I love this little stinking palette so much. It's like $22 or $25. Just so you guys know, at Sephora, they have a value kit that includes this, a Tarte lip paint that I believe is in BFF, and the new Tarteist mascara for like $22. So it's an incredible value. If I can remember, I will try to link that down below because that's an awesome, awesome value. If I didn't already have this little palette, I definitely would be getting that kit. Totally worth the money. And then from Bobbi Brown, this is another one that I don't have a full palette. This is more like 4 individual ones that I created myself. We have Heather, which is purple. We have Stone, which is a gray. We have Camel and Toast. Camel and Toast are one of my favorites on like no makeup days. To just kind of put those in the crease and it looks amazing. From NYX, I have the Envant Pop palette. This is what it looks like. I used this in a Shop My Stash a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month ago. I really enjoy that palette. Another Anastasia Beverly Hills palette I have is the Amrezy palette. This came out a while ago. Really, really great palette. Maybe over a year ago. I remember I was in my old apartment, or at least we were in our old apartment, and that was well over a year ago. So this is an older palette, but a really great one. Really cute leopard packaging as well. And then I have this little e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow. It's the naked one because I'm pretty sure they have quite a few of them. So this is what it looks like. I don't think I've used this on my channel at all, but I don't even think I've actually used this. I know I picked it up from Target and swatched it and I was like, oh my god, these are amazing. So I definitely need to use this. I have the little Lorac Pro metal palette that came out, I believe, last summer. Really, really fun, great, amazing quality. And then going along with it, I have the Pro Matte, which I really, really enjoy as well. I believe these are very affordable and really, really great. They're about the size when you combine both of them as a full size. And then here are, did I show these? I don't think I showed these yet. My individual MAC palettes. This one is the Cool Neutral palette that was like several years ago that came out at MAC. I believe they sell them at Nordstrom now, things like that. Let me open up the casing really quickly. This is what it looks like. And there you go. And then these are some of my MAC individual eyeshadows. I've kind of got them like coordinated into colors or tones. There's that one, and then this one has much more neutrals. So there are all those. So I know you guys said that you want an entire MAC video. Let me know specifically what you guys want. If you want I did kind of want to do like a MAC starter kit since they did get reduced to $6 instead of, I believe they were $10 for the individual pans, which is an amazing price. So I was going to do like a MAC starter kit about those since they went down to $6. And then let me know if you guys want another video that's like my entire MAC collection, if you want just blushes, if you want eyeshadows, like whatever you want. If you want 2, if you want 3 videos, just let me know what you guys are interested in. Something I just picked up today because it was on sale 50% off at Ulta, and I originally wasn't going to get it, but I was like, hey, for $22, 50% off, I'm definitely going to. This is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani blush palette, so I picked that up, and this will probably be in my Shop My Stash this week. And then the last palette, or maybe one of the last ones, is this Makeup Revolution Neutrals versus Neutrals palette that I had picked up. I've only used it a couple times, but I really enjoy it. So there is that palette. And then the last 3 palettes I have in my collection are ones that I picked up last week. They were brand new. I can't remember if I posted on Instagram or what, but I saw these. And these are the new NYX Ultimate 16 pan ombre palettes is what they're called. And I got the shade Warm Neutrals. And I haven't even actually opened these. They're still all taped up and everything. Then I got the Smoky and Highlight, you guys can see. And then the last one I picked up was the Cool Neutrals. So there you go. I will be doing a review on these this week, so look forward to that. Alright guys, so those were all my palettes in my collection. I know that was a lot. I tried to go as fast as possible just to get through them all, but I would love to hear your thoughts down below on which ones are your favorite palettes in your collection, or if there's a palette that I have in my collection you're curious about, let me know. I would love to give you guys, you know, the down low on the palettes and hear your thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!